Ethan Carter sat alone in his dimly lit apartment, staring at the flickering screen of his laptop. The clock read 2:47 a.m., but sleep was a distant thought. On his desk, unfinished projects, unpaid bills, and empty coffee cups told the story of a man stuck in an endless cycle. He had dreams once, big ones. He had planned to build a business, travel the world, and become someone he could be proud of. Yet here he was, stuck, paralyzed by fear, doubt, and procrastination. Tomorrow, he always told himself. Tomorrow, I'll start. Tomorrow, I'll change. But tomorrow never came. Then, something unusual happened. As he turned off his laptop, the screen glowed brighter instead of dimming. And in the reflection, he saw a man staring back at him. Not just any man. It was himself, but older, wiser, stronger. Ethan blinked, rubbing his eyes. What the hell? The older version of himself smirked. You're wondering if you're dreaming. Ethan's heart pounded. Who are you? The reflection leaned in closer. I'm you, the version of you who didn't quit. Ethan shot up from his chair, knocking over his coffee. This isn't real. I'm losing my mind. Future Ethan crossed his arms. No, you're finally waking up. Ethan hesitated. If you're me, why are you here? Future Ethan sighed. Because you're at a crossroads. Right now, you're making decisions that will either lead you to becoming me, or to becoming a version of yourself you will regret. Ethan's throat tightened. Regret? Future Ethan's expression darkened. Yes, the worst kind of regret. The kind that doesn't come from mistakes, but from never trying at all. Ethan clenched his fists. I want to change. I do. But it's hard. Future Ethan interrupted. Of course it's hard. You think I don't know that? I was you once, sitting in that chair, making excuses, watching time slip away. Ethan's voice cracked. But what if I fail? Future Ethan leaned forward. His voice was calm, yet firm. What if you don't? Silence. The room felt heavier. Then Future Ethan took a deep breath. Let me show you something. And suddenly, the world shifted. The walls of Ethan's apartment melted away, replaced by a scene years into the future. They stood outside a huge office building. Ethan's name was engraved on the glass doors. Ethan's mouth dropped open. Is this? Future Ethan nodded. This is one version of your future. Inside, people moved with purpose. Employees nodded respectfully as an older version of Ethan walked through the halls. Confident, driven, fulfilled, Ethan turned to his future self. I built this. Future Ethan smirked. No one else was going to do it for you. The scene shifted again. Now, they stood in a foreign country, the sun setting over breathtaking landscapes. Ethan saw himself, older, laughing with friends, standing on the edge of adventure, free from the chains of fear and doubt. This could be you, Future Ethan said. Ethan felt something deep inside stir, hope, possibility, a glimpse of what could be. But then, the world darkened. The sky turned grey, and Ethan now stood in a tiny, dimly lit apartment, but it was different. Everything felt empty. A broken man sat on the couch, staring blankly at the wall. Ethan's breath caught. Who is that? Future Ethan's voice was hollow. That's you. Ethan's stomach twisted. No, that can't be me. But it was. This version of himself had never tried, never took the leap, never chased his dreams. This Ethan had settled. He had let fear dictate his life. And now, there was nothing left but regret. The broken man finally spoke. Voice hollow. If only I had started back then. Ethan turned to Future Ethan. Shaking. Make it stop. Future Ethan looked at him. Eyes filled with understanding but no pity. This is why I'm here. Ethan snapped back to his apartment. His hands trembled. His heart pounded. Future Ethan stood before him, watching. Now you understand. Ethan swallowed hard. I don't want that life. Future Ethan nodded. Then change. Ethan's voice wavered. But where do I even start? Future Ethan smiled. One decision at a time. Then, he began to fade. Ethan panicked. Wait, what if I mess up? What if I make the wrong choices? Future Ethan's final words echoed as he disappeared. The only wrong choice is never making one. And then, he was gone. Ethan sat in stunned silence. Then, for the first time in years, he opened his laptop without hesitation. He didn't wait for motivation. He didn't wait for the right time. He simply started. Ethan's story is your story. Right now, your future self is watching you. They are cheering for you. They are begging you not to waste time. They are waiting for you to make the right choice. And that choice is this. Stop waiting. Start now. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Not one day. Now. Because the only thing standing between you and your greatest future is the story you tell yourself today. If this story inspired you, subscribe for more, hit the like button and comment below with the decision you are ready to make. Let's build a community of action takers who refuse to let life slip away.